as promised, this is the part of the journey where it gets really, really good. And I already passed the Colorado border. First time in Colorado. Let's go. And here I'm passing Monarch Mountain, which let me tell you, that is not an easy pass. But upon arriving to my friend's space, I was greeted at the door with a sign that said, "Welcome to Colorado Rustic Ferry." And I just had this deep sense of ease. And as someone that's very sensitive to environment and people, and as someone that listens so deeply, intricately to my body, to my nervous system, to my yeses and my nos and spiritual guidance and the voice of God, I felt I was exactly where I needed to be. Because upon arriving, the land itself felt so welcoming. The presence of my friend felt so graceful. And most of all, my voice felt safe. And that always hasn't been an easy thing for me, to feel safe to use my voice. But we immediately got into deeper conversation that went past mundane, surface level conversation that my soul can get so tired of. And gradually, I was just in awe of the way everything was unfolding, the safety I felt to be there, the excitement I felt of what was unfolding, and I knew my yes was right. I knew my intuition was right, that something about this land wanted me to be there. And so here we are driving to our destination. Very sweet spaces where my friend wanted to guide me to. And what a blessing, because this is where my heart started to blast open as I was taken to ground where rose quartz was being birthed from Mother Earth. And to be in the presence of such raw crystal, raw love, I was overwhelmed with a sense of gratitude and love. And also being greeted with a storm was pretty appropriate for the feelings that were unfolding on a deeper level and a deeper layer. Upon arriving to this funky, beautiful vortex town where you can just feel the energetic shift of a frequency that this place holds, we were meeting new people. This is when connection really started to take place, and I feel like this is what the adventure was about, was learning how to connect in new ways to people. And within these connections, it's like I found a new definition of God, a new definition of spirit, and what it means to relate to one another, to reflect in one another. And as we went to the road of ashrams, temples, I met a woman who spoke to my soul, to my inner child. And here I did not expect what unfolded here. And that was kind of my mantra of this road trip, was to expect the unexpected. Anandam Nama, no expectations to the outcome. But man, did she heal something within me by the way that she saw me. I felt exposed, raw, real. And her love sank deep. And I'm so grateful. a devotee, as a woman in Christ, a student of Yeshua's teachings, I feel on this journey specifically, I was able to step into more of the vastness, the bigger experience of culture, and getting over some fears, going into differences more courageously, more curiously. And the revelations that I felt, that was the difference in this journey, was I felt things in my bones, in my blood, of the beauty of difference, the beauty of all these different paths, these ways of life that seem so different, but all lead to such similar truths. And that love felt in that beauty of understanding was overwhelming. Beautifully overwhelming. I don't typically cry. I don't typically feel safe expressing myself at the layers that I did on this journey. But a new version of myself felt safe, felt called to come forth. And it was a pivotal point for me. It was a changing point for my life to start showing up in a way that I have felt called to do so for so long, but due to my own barriers and judgments and fears, it was at this point where I knew I could. I understood my own bravery. I understood my own courage. I understood my own calling and why God got me to be on that road, to buy this setup, to live minimally. It's like everything started to make sense. And again, this was just the tip of the iceberg of what a wonderful, magical journey this truly was.